I lost brain cells watching this film. Hello everyone, I'm author R.L. Raintree. This is Reels and Reads, where I give honest reviews and occasional spoilers. Influenced is a film about a middle-aged influencer who figures out that her friends ain't shit. Her IRL friends, as she calls them. Now, while sitting with them at a nail salon getting pedicures, she hears them shit-talking a woman from Latvia. She's a younger woman who married an old man who's not long for this world, so you can imagine the type of things that they were saying about her. Ultimately, she grows a heart and decides that she wants to start giving back to charity. Of course, it starts off for superficial reasons for her Instagram, which she keeps mentioning throughout the film, but ultimately it winds up being for a good cause. Listen, I'm going to be straight with you guys. This movie was vapid. It was as if they were confused when it came to the cast versus the audience. I mean, the audience for a film like this in general seems like it should be for a group of people in their early 20s, late teens. You know, the same age group that Legally Blonde was targeted towards, but the people in the film are all middle-aged, so nobody that young is going to watch this particular type of film with actors in that particular age group. And knowing people in that age group, they definitely don't want to hear about anybody being an influencer. I know that these people exist, but in the real world, it's not as common as you'd think. So it had no direction, and it made me wonder when it was going to be over. And this film was less than an hour and a half long, so that says a lot. Listen, I get it. This is a Jewish satire film. It premiered at a Jewish film festival, so I do get it. It's supposed to be satire, and it's got a little bit of culture that I may not understand as a person who is not Jewish. However, I can't help but feel like this is something meant for Gen Alpha to go watch with their moms, because that's the only way you could satisfy the target audience. I mean, again, you have middle-aged women in the world of influencing. The Gen Alpha can understand the influencing part, but only, their moms might understand being middle-aged, trying to hold on to something that's long since past them. That being said, we don't actually see her doing much social media influencing. We don't see her blogging. We don't see her doing anything. What we do get is, segues, little transition shots of her on social media with hearts and hashtags. She speaks in hashtag. And my cat is destroying my furniture. She speaks in hashtags, which is very annoying. And again, I understand that's supposed to be part of the satire, but it's really just annoying and cheesy and more than anything, cringy. There's supposed to be an undercurrent of a heartwarming plot. We do have a gentleman who is, they keep calling him unhoused. I say homeless, tomato. And he's in, incredibly good spirits, considering he's homeless in the Upper East Side, and we all know how he's probably being treated there if this were real life. But again, this is satire. And the mother, Zanielle, Dzanielle, so Zanielle, she's looking for a charity. Not because she cares, but because she realizes that everyone else has a charity. Like lipo for walruses or something. So anyway, she's looking for a charity. She can't think of anything. Her friend from Latvia, she can't think of anything. Meanwhile, her twin children are besties with the homeless man right outside their building. Every day they're having conversations with this man, bringing him lattes, bringing him, mixed drinks, bringing him sushi that's days old because they don't understand that sushi goes bad. They've even invited him to their bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah because they're twins, obviously, boy and girl. So they seem to understand who the target charity should be, but the mom is running all over the city trying to figure out a way to come up with the charity. It failed to connect with common sense. More than one time throughout this film, there was a failure to connect with common sense. We also had some really bad accents going on, bad Asian accents going on, but that was kind of part of the plot. We had some really bad fake Jewish accents going on, and we're talking about that stereotypical one for the Jewish women. And again, this movie was aimless. It was going nowhere. It's like it forgot the story it was going to tell. And I don't mean in an abstract way, in a Seinfeld type of way. I just meant it literally goes nowhere. And the fact that there are there's star-studded cameos in this doesn't save this at all. It's just like, well, what are they doing here? It almost gave that this was happening during COVID. And as much as I hate to disrespect Tubi, this really feels like this is Tubi's version of Legally Blonde Part 6 without the law or Reese Witherspoon. That being said, there is always going to be an audience for this type of stuff. People who actually enjoy cheesy movies, people who like second chance romances, people who like movies that don't necessarily have a plot. You know, I could easily see this film playing in like a waiting room somewhere, a nail salon somewhere, or just playing in the background while you do your chores. But this isn't a movie that you sit down and enjoy, and this definitely isn't a movie that I would pay for. All of that being said, this movie gets 1 star. No plot, no point, really bad stereotypes. These celebrity cameos didn't help at all. I'm confused as to who this movie is for and who this movie is supposed to be about. You've got a mixture of middle-aged women, but they're acting like Gen Alpha when it comes to the influencing. And quite frankly, nobody wants to watch a movie about influencers. We can't stand them on our social media in real life. We for damn sure don't want to watch a movie about them. Anyways, let me know what you think. Perhaps I'm wrong. Do you mind watching movies about influencers? Do you think that middle-aged women make good influencer film topics? Hop in the comments and let me know. But like I said before, I can't do it. I can't do it. Anyways, my name is author R.L. Raintree. This has been Reels and Reads, and thank you so much for watching.